getting the birthday workout done. Getting the first workout. Okay, I gotta make a little adjustment here. Thank you for joining me. Hold on. Let me see if I know what I'm doing here. I still don't know what I'm doing. Thank you so much for the birthday wish. Thank you for that. Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday. I hope it's a good Friday for everybody. I'm getting the first day of my 52nd year alive and on this planet started the right way. Number one, I'm hanging out with you for a couple minutes, so thank you for joining me, for making that extra special. And I'm getting my workout in, staying pumped. Thank you so much for joining me. Mr. Bodybuilder, Fabian, Eric, Jeremy, Andrew, Ross. Hi, Laurel. Thank you so much for the birthday wish. James, all of you, I really appreciate it. I just wanted to, I wanted to celebrate my 52nd year. And I think the reason why I wanted to share it is because I'm used to sharing my birthday, number one. Because I'm a twin. So I have a twin sister, and never, ever, ever in my entire life have I ever had a birthday to myself because of my twin. And that has always made my birthday extra special. I don't get to see my twin today because, you know, we're in different places and the whole social distancing, but that doesn't matter because she's always a part of my birthday. It's like I wake up in the morning and I think, happy birthday, sis, which is pretty awesome. And I can't help but think of my mom on this day too, because 52 years ago, my mom had 2 babies, not 1, 2. So it's her birthday too, at least that's the way I see it. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Jared, thank you, King, Fitness Dammy. I really, really appreciate it. And the other reason I wanted to share my birthday is because, hi Amanda, thank you so much. I love you too. You have twin daughters. Sheffield, oh my God. And granddaughters. Oh my God, what a blessing. That's amazing. Congratulations. Oh, wow. I wanted to thank you, RX Muscle. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're the same age now. Okay. But you're always going to be older than I am, RX Muscle. That's never going to change. So 68 was a very good year. It was also a very tumultuous year, wasn't it? But, you know, I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy for every moment, for every year, for every wrinkle. Well, maybe not the wrinkles, but I'm happy to have it. And part of it is because I have so many amazing people in my life, and I see so much creativity that always like lifts me up, especially in this crazy time. And I want to celebrate 52. I think that historically, aging has kind of been looked at as a negative thing. You know, and I guess it definitely has its downsides, but it also has really, really great positives. Right? Are there any other May birthdays in this room? Any other May birthdays? I know Amanda. Amanda just had a birthday last week. A big birthday too, which is really nice. Happy 40th to Amanda. Thank you so much, Bruce, Mr. Leo. I thank you all for joining me. Um, so I want to celebrate my birthday. I want to celebrate my aging, and you know that I'm always talking about strength training and the empowerment that comes out of that, slowing down the aging process. It's, to me, the fountain of youth has dumbbells in it. It has weights in it, and there's science and data. We know now that that's true. Part of aging is muscle loss and strength loss and becoming weak and becoming feeble and becoming vulnerable. And it doesn't have to be that way, or at least it doesn't have to be that way just because you can now join the AARP, you know. You can join the AARP and not, feel like you're super vulnerable and weak. You can grow into aging in the most positive, empowering way possible, which is what I'm after. Right? Hi, Quincy. Hi, Rex. Redefining aging, and that's been going on forever. I just got a birthday wish from one of my greatest friends for over 25 years. And he's 94 years old. He's 94 years old, and he's one of the smartest, most brilliant people I've ever met, and has worked out well into his 80s. And he's still working, and he's still doing the most amazing things in his life that affect so many people. And I'm inspired by that. And so I need to share that with you, because you need to know that. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever age you are. I'm sure it's 52. And thank you. Thank you. So 52. Yeah. Who knew, right? We know now. We know now. And that's why I have to share it with you. I absolutely have to. About 8 years ago, I took my mom into the gym with me, Gold's Gym, for the first time. My mom used to be a Jack LaLanne person and then got away from it. Life gets busy, kids, grandkids, the whole 9 yards. You take care of other people. And then we went back into the gym together, and I showed her how to do weight training on a circuit, because I didn't want her to hurt herself. She was just getting started again. That's 8 years ago, and my mother has never looked back. And she's younger, stronger, more vibrant than ever before. And that was when she was already in her 60s. So I've seen with my own two eyes the benefits of strength training, even if you're getting started in your 60s. You can still keep growing. And the alternative is unacceptable, right? We have to. And thank you so much for the birthday wishes. And so, Sheffield, I'm really sorry to hear about your grandma. May she rest in peace. So the thing is, nobody knows how long they're going to live, right? I mean, we don't know. We don't know if we got 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, if I'm going to be 90, 95. I don't know. But it's really not about the quantity, it's really about the quality of life. And that's the other reason I'm always talking about strength training, and I'm always promoting it, is because it increases the quality of life for whatever period of time you have. Because the period of time is unpredictable. We're not really fully in control of that. But it is the best investment you'll make in yourself and in your future, and in the quality of the life that you have to live right now. Because this moment is really all we have. We don't know if we're going to have the next moment. So making the most out of what we have is what it's all about. And, having the rituals that grow you is where it's really all at. Do you know what I mean by that? Is anybody out there like, yes, thumb up, loving what I'm saying, agreeing with me, understand, or not? If you feel differently, I'd love to hear it, and then I will tell you why I'm arguing my point. George, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the birthday wish and for the super chat tip. Thank you. Yeah, so I cannot help but share the greatest benefits of my lifestyle, bodybuilding, and it's not just for competition. I've said that before. It's for life. It's for growth. It's for empowerment. It's for confidence. It's for all those things that give you the courage to take other things on. It's for creativity. And the list goes on and on and on. And so today, I'm celebrating. I'm stuck at home like the rest of us. But I decided I got to put on my Bang Boom, Bang Boom leggings. This is by a company called Girl, by the way. And I got my Converse on. And I'm in my little home gym setup. And today's arms. It's an arm workout I'm doing today. So I do biceps and triceps, and sometimes I superset. I'll do a set of triceps followed by a set of biceps. 1.5 minute rest, and I do another set of triceps and then a set of biceps back to back, and I'll superset and I get a nice really big pump. That makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I can take on the world and all its challenges. I'm ready. So that's, yeah, who doesn't need that? Who doesn't need that? So I got my chalks, aren't they cool? And thank you so much, Llama Pix, for the cake. I don't have cake. For the cake and for the tip. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. So, bang, boom, exactly, Mr. Extraordinary. Exactly, Mr. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Extraordinary. It's nice to see you. So, do any of you have a birthday coming up? Anybody? In May? Any bulls? Any other bulls out there? I'm a bull. I'm a Taurus. I'm an earth sign. That's why I love the trees. I love the birds. I'm like that I'm that person. I'm that person. Any other birthdays? I know you're a Taurus. There's a bull. Amanda's a Taurus. That's like my sister. Like another one of my sisters. I can't wait to see you, Amanda. Can't wait to hug those beautiful kids. To see what's going on with your trees. Can't wait. Oh, your birthday has, okay, so you lived with a Taurus too. Hey, Don, thank you so much. Thanks for the super chat, Don. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thanks for the birthday wish. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully my channel is getting filled in with things that are informative, helpful, maybe make you smile a little bit, I hope. If you like the channel, please subscribe. And I love getting your feedback because it really helps focus me and direct me in the direction that I need to go into to make it be worthwhile and valuable to you. And I appreciate that. So we got some Taurus in here. Your birthday, Jeremy, later in the month? June, baby. June, baby. So Taurus into June. I got a sister who's in June. Cancer, right? Cancer. Pisces. The fish. Pisces? Yeah, the fish, right? Hello from Germany. Thank you for joining me. So I'll answer some questions here. Do I still train heavy? I train heavy for me. I'm not going into the gym anymore to prove anything to myself as far as how much I can lift. I go in and I know what feels good. I'm going in for a really good pump. I push myself where I know I can do it, but I'm also really conscientious about making sure that I don't do unnecessary damage to my joints, because after 37 years in the gym, and that's how long it's been for me, you know, I got some joint tendon problems. I got a couple little, you know, I hear some things popping in my body. So how much I lift is not as important to me as getting the workout in, getting a really good pump. Um, so lifting heavy, yes, it's relative. It depends on who you're talking to. I still lift as heavy as I can, but I don't overdo it. I have nothing to prove. Thank you for the question. I don't have anything to prove. Yeah, I don't. I've done that. I enjoyed those days when I went into the gym and I had 5 training partners and they were handing off weight and then taking my weight. Those days are gone. Can I still wear a bikini at age 52? I think I can. I think I can. Yes, I can. Andrew says I can. Thanks, Andrew. You lost 2 pounds this month. That's fantastic. That was a goal of yours, fitness. Fist bump. Okay, nice. Congratulations. Keep going. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. So full disclosure, right? So my body obviously is not what it was 10 years ago. My body is not what it was 5 years ago. My body is not what it was a year ago. So my body's changing, you know. I'm getting smaller. I'm not as big as I was when I was competing, of course, because I had more size when I was competing, and that was over 10 years ago. So my body's smaller. I am maintaining the muscle size I feel comfortable with for my frame, because I'm petite. I have very small bone. I don't know if you could tell this, but I have really small joints, which is part of what probably makes me a good bodybuilder, the illusion on stage. So I'm smaller, you know, and your skin changes, and there are a couple of grays here and there I noticed. I was like, hey, who are you? So I'm changing, and I'm grateful for it. You know, you adjust because things change, and you change, and you embrace, and there's wrinkles, and there's folds, and there's things, right? There's things that are different, and I think you start to make fun of yourself a little bit more. At least that's what I do. You gray hair? Yeah, there's a couple. I saw one in here somewhere the other day. There's a little one, but I saw it. Because it's very different from the dark. And let me tell you, there's no hiding it. You blonde people out there, when you go gray, it's very subtle. When you have color, my hair, it's not so subtle. So, yes, I'm a lot smaller than when I was competing, for sure. When I was competing, I probably held an additional 10, 15 pounds body weight, and that included mass. And that was when I was competing on the Olympia stage. You know, I was, I don't know, maybe 138 pounds on stage. Right now, I'm average 127 pounds. And this is me year round. And I think this is a really comfortable place for my body, my size, my bones, my joints, all of that. So I've settled in to 10 pounds lighter than my competition days. And that works for me. You have 1 gray and you're 30? Pull it out. Fitness. Ali, thank you for that. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I appreciate that. So Charlie, you're 64. Are you lifting? Are you working out? Say yes. Say yes. So thank you, Fabian. Here's the cool thing about bodybuilding, the sport, okay? To me, bodybuilding is a term that's used to describe just the sport, because of course it is a sport. But it's also a term for me to describe someone who is staying fit, staying healthy, and continuing to build their body, right? So it can be used both ways. I synonymize it sometimes. So we should all be bodybuilding, because if not, we're body wasting, and that's the normal aging process. Sitting too much, working too much, not getting enough movement and not strength training means we're wasting away, because that's the normal part of aging. And with women, you hit menopause, you lose muscle at an average of about 0.5%, and that increases per year once you hit menopause. So for women, muscle loss is accelerated in their 50s, right? So what do? You put the brakes on that. You do what you can to stop it. That's what I'm doing. And have fun in the process, because you're going to feel a hell of a lot better and look a lot better too. But bodybuilding is a sport, because it's about muscle maturity. The best bodybuilders are the bodybuilders who have been doing it for years and years and years, and have developed this amazing muscle maturity and deep separation that you don't get with a young bodybuilder. So that's why you have people like Dexter Jackson, who's on stage, and I think Dexter is 50. Dave Palumbo would know the answer to this. Amanda might know this too. Dexter Jackson just competed at the Arnold, and he's 51. He's a tiny bit younger than I am, and he is incredible. So with bodybuilding, Dave says 50. Okay, so bodybuilding is a sport that you mature into and you get better at while you age. Where most sports, we start very young. If you're a gymnast, you start when you're a toddler, or you're a skater, or you're a tennis player, or you're baseball, or you're football. The list goes on and on. You're a rookie and you're young. You're in your teens and your early 20s, and you're done usually by the time you hit your 40s. Bodybuilding, you can keep going as long as you stay healthy. And so that's one of the reasons why I love bodybuilding so much. You age up. You level up in bodybuilding, and it's why I recommend it to you. Muscle escapes us, and then what happens is our muscles atrophy, we lose muscle, and that space, because we're sedentary, we're not moving, we're not working out, it gets filled with fat. And who the hell wants that? I remember the cliche, and people still ask me about this. They, all my life, especially women, usually women, have always said to me, well, don't you worry about when you're not bodybuilding and competing anymore, that all that muscle is going to turn to fat. Aren't you afraid? I mean, if you're a bodybuilder, you know what I'm talking about. You've heard this. And you may have even asked this question yourself of bodybuilders, right? Aren't you afraid that that muscle is going to turn to fat? And the answer is no. Muscle is muscle and fat is fat. But what they are right about, what they were correct about, is that when the muscle shrinks and goes away, if you're sedentary, fat takes its place, because if you're sedentary, you're probably gaining weight and you're gaining more fat. So that's where the difference comes in. One doesn't turn into the other, one replaces the other for lack of movement, right? And so again, that's why I am the fitness bully, because I am a Taurus, and I have to get on my soapbox and tell you to strength train. Okay? Benching 315 for reps. Yes, love that. 64 years old. That's fantastic, Charlie. I love to hear that. Thank you for the inspiration. I hope to be doing the same thing when I hit 64. I got a couple of years. Hi, Sniffing Dog Art. Thank you for joining me. Exactly. So, the amazing thing about the body, and there are so many, is that your body is designed to move. With all the modern conveniences that we've created, the technology, the innovation to make life easier, we've taken away the motivation and the necessity to move the way we used to when we were hunter-gatherers, right? When we used to have to hunt for food. Generations used to have to go out, and there was a lot of physical labor. We've taken the incentive and the necessity of doing that away. And that is not good for the body. So now we create workouts and exercises and equipment to make us move in a way that keeps us thriving and younger. And what we lack is motivation. I think usually the motivation is the hardest thing to maintain and to come by. Bicep flex. There you go, unexpected. Okay, who else is flexing for me here? Bicep flex. Thank you for the birthday wish. Thank you, all of you, so much for the birthday wish. Hello from Jordan. I really want to thank you guys for joining me, for paying attention to my feed and responding to the things that I'm sharing, and making me laugh, and sharing your stories. You give me ideas, so thank you for subscribing, and thank you for your comments, and thank you for your likes and for your questions. I really appreciate all of them. Weight or body weight as you get older? That's a great question. I say weights because even though if you're limited, especially right now, if you don't have weights, body weight will serve you well. It will serve you well. But as you develop in your ability and in your strength, you want to continue to challenge your body and your muscles. Your muscles crave that challenge because that's what makes them grow. It's by challenging and force that gets your body to release really powerful chemicals like testosterone and growth hormone. You really need to push your body. So when you can go from just body weight exercises and start using real resistance, real weights, that will benefit you immensely, infinitely more than just your body weight, especially as far as maintaining and growing muscle. Thank you, Jeremy. That's very kind of you. So are you. Don't forget that. You're pretty amazing too. Thank you. So you did a 90-minute walk this morning. Oh, how did that feel? You had to feel great. When I do walks, I try to put my phone down, not listen to anything. I try to just take in the trees, and I start creating. Like, my mind goes from boredom to being very creative, and I highly suggest you do that. In this time of coronavirus lockdown, where people are dealing with stress and limitations and isolation, and there's so much negative stuff that can come out of that, news that is frightening and all kinds of stuff. It's real easy to go down a rabbit hole of negativity. But at the same time, I see people innovating all over the place. Like, I'm watching on my Instagram feed, I saw a friend of mine, Frank Gigante, take pieces of trees that were cut down in his neighborhood, and he's using big tree trunks, and he's doing T-bar rows, and he strapped them up, and I see so much innovation, people developing ways to create workouts to keep going. The creativity is amazing. And of course, the stuff people are doing on TikTok, there's just so much fun creativity out there. And I'm just amazed. And when I see that kind of stuff, it makes me very creative. So, find a way to tap into that. And, put whatever it is, music, art, your own weights, picking up a log, whatever it is, to put that out there. Because you don't know who you're inspiring and motivating, who needs it. Okay, so, hi Royce, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Night. Thank you for joining me, everybody. George, thank you so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. So Eric, a bone disease, called Paget's disease. where I'm not sure I understand. So the disease breaks down your bones more? Is that what it does? It compromises your bone more. I'm not sure. I'm going to look that up because I'm curious. Because, you know, last week I shared 5 reasons why I will always strength train. And one of the reasons is because weightlifting, strength training with real weight and force makes your bones denser and stronger. Because our bones, like the rest of the cells in our body, are constantly regenerating. And that starts to slow down as we age. And so strength training is very good for bone health, assuming that that fits in to what's acceptable with the disease you're dealing with. So negativity, and this is a really great point. Thank you for sharing the point on getting negativity. I think that I saw somewhere a couple years ago, it takes 3 positive emotions to outweigh 1 negative. Something like that. Don't quote me 100%. It takes 3 positive emotions to outdo 1 negative. That's a lot, right? I mean, that's how deep a negative comment or a negative emotion can cut an individual. And so knowing that, I think, is a good thing, because then for me it's like, okay, I just got something negative coming at me. Believe me, I get it. I get plenty of negativity. I know it has nothing to do with me. I know it's, you know, probably something going on. The person on the other side is having a bad day. Somebody peed in their Cheerios. I don't know. It really has nothing to do with me, and I know that, but that negativity still, it's like a mosquito bite. And so then I endeavor to pursue the 3 positive things, and there's always way more than 3 positives. Stay away from the negativity. It's bait. It's like clickbait. Don't take the bait. If you need an extra boost of positivity, come to me. Leave me a comment, and I'll give you 3 times the positivity you get for the negativity you get from that one person or that one situation or that one circumstance. At least, you know. Because negativity and pessimism it's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve the people around you. So why invest in it? That's how I feel about negativity. You get nothing out of it. 0. You get less than 0. Right? So I'm here for you, Jeremy. And the rest of you. Up. That's why we got to stay pumped. That's why we got to stay pumped. That's why I stay pumped. Bam. Pump it up. Stay strong. You never know. I had surgery on my foot this year. I got a nice little scar. They say it builds character, so I'm going with it. But yeah, so stay strong. You do the same, Mr. Extraordinary. Life gets heavy. Life gets hard. It's all part of it. We got to stay strong. And when you're weak, somebody around you will be strong and lift you up. When that person is weak, you can lift them up, and that's how it goes. That's how I see it. Some can be messy, yeah. Miss Positivity, hey! So, yes, I am very positive. I'm very optimistic. I'm the person who looks at the glass and says it's half full. That is me. I can be that person. I'm very annoying sometimes. But what's the alternative? Wah, wah. You know, like Denise Downer, forget it. You'll never talk to me again. I'll never, you know what I mean? You'll never talk to me again. Yeah, turning negatives into positives. You know, for me, as a woman bodybuilder, right? So I turned a pro in 95. The sport was not as popular as it is today. So back in 95, let's go way, way back. 95, 96, early 2000s. I had family members My grandmother was trying to make me eat rolls of bread because, you know, she did not like that I was so lean. Even though she supported everything I did. People didn't understand, well, why do you want to look like that? Well, you look like a man. Or why do you want to bodybuild? Or like, why do you, you know? And I could take that as negative energy, and that could fuck with my head. But I just smile and say, I don't know why. I just love it. And I just love it. I just love it. And so you keep doing what you love. You keep doing your thing. And then fast forward 2020, there are more people, more women lifting weights than ever. CrossFit, bodybuilding, fitness, figure, than ever. People are starting to understand the benefits of weightlifting. And as the boomer generation continues to stay alive, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old, your muscles are so important to you. They're so important. So now I feel like, see. Anyway, people don't have to understand what you like and what you love and why you do what you do. You have to understand it. That's really all that matters. And the people that love you, care about you, will support you no matter what. And I'm very lucky that way. I have amazing fans too, who have always lifted me up. Very grateful for all of you. Any serious, James, that's a great question. I've never really had to overcome any serious injuries. My biggest problem is my scoliosis, and it always has been. But did I overcome it? I still have scoliosis. Bodybuilding has made my back stronger, more secure. I still feel discomfort. I have to stretch. Sometimes I get burning sensations, but that did not really hinder me at all. It was just something for me to work around, and it still is. So thank you for the question. I'm dropping jewels. I hope so. Let's do this, people. Let's do this. Thank you so much, Unexpected. Thank you, George. I want to wish you all a great weekend. It's May. Hopefully you got April showers that are going to bring beautiful spring May flowers. That's the bull in me talking. And you can use this time to be creative, to do things you haven't done, to take care of yourself. Always carve out the time to take care of yourself, and keep growing and level up. Level up. Oh, yeah. So for my birthday, I'm going to tell you what I wanted. I'm going to leave you with this. So there was one thing I really wanted. I can't have my family. So there's one thing. And I managed to get it. And I am so happy for Costco. You know, I always talk about Costco because their food, everything's affordable. Here's my birthday gift to me. We're going to crack this open today after the workout. Okay? A little Irish, a little whiskey, a little Irish cream. And we're going to cheer. Count the blessings. Wish my twin sister a happy birthday. And that's it. That's it. Oh, and I shared this. Wait, I got somebody helping me out here. And then I shared this today. One of the coolest gifts ever is this artwork done by Vulcan. Look at this piece of artwork. I shared this on the feed. It is so badass. Hard work first, yes. So look at that artwork. And look, I do not look like that anymore, people. Look at the arms and the shoulder on her. So, this is an artist by the name of Vulcan who is from Turkey, and they're on lockdown too, dealing with this madness that we're all dealing with, and that was my birthday gift, and I'm just so grateful. And looking at that piece of art makes me want to work harder to try to get arms to actually look like that now. Here's the pencil version of that. Can you see that? Isn't that amazing? Vulcan's art, amazing. Anyway, these are my little gifts that I'm grateful for, and you're a big gift, and I'm really grateful for you. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for paying attention. I hope I can share things of value with you that are helpful to you. That's my goal. So leave a comment for me. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for your time. I love you, Laurel. I love you, Amanda. I love you, Dave. I love all of you guys. Vulcan for the art. I mean, all of you. With all true sincerity. Make the most out of every single moment. Level up. Level up. 52, leveling up. We're leveling up. It's like playing a game. Level up. Level up. I'm gonna do my arm workout. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment and smash that like button. And until next time, thank you so much for making my birthdays extra special. I appreciate your time. Love you. Stay pumped. You're gonna need these, let me tell you.